Alright, hello guys, my name is Justin Law, and this is like my presentation for a non-book report memoir. Alright, so this is about Chris Kyle, American Sniper, and then we're gonna be going over the music section. Yeah. Alright, hello guys, so this is the first slide. This is King Von representing Chris Kyle. So basically, it just shows that the song is about the constant need to be really armed in an environment that is really dangerous. So you gotta stay alive, right? So it is very similar to what Chris Kyle had to do in his time in Fallujah. So these lyrics are playing right now connects to the readiness to fight, as well as the cruelties and weight war brings onto a person who experienced such things, that is shown in Chris Kyle's memoir. It describes the destructive nature of war and the lasting effects it brings to people who are affected by it. Alright, so basically this song is about the darkness war brings to a person after the war. So this is about the effects of PTSD, which is shown in Chris Kyle's memoir. So the imagery of darkness imprisoning someone, and also a landmine taking away a person's senses, relates to Chris Kyle's struggles. So basically, yeah. Hello guys, this is about dreams and nightmares, and this song is about the courage and hard work it takes to achieve your dreams. It relates to Chris Kyle's journey to become a Navy SEAL. So basically, yeah, those lyrics is imagery of hard work and starting from the ground up, which coordinates with the hard work Chris Kyle has to go through in order to become a Navy SEAL, especially the fact that he had to work with a broken arm. So this shows that no matter what, hard work and courage can bring you from the bottom up. And now Chris Kyle, which relates to this, he's not one of the most known Navy SEALs. Hello guys, this is the NBA Youngboy song. So this song's about about the violence war brings to the table and how quick events unfold, which is similar to the gunfights Chris Kyle endured during his time in Fallujah. So the lyrics of pulling up and diving 556 up into someone's chin is just shows how gruesome combat is, which is very similar to how Chris Kyle and his platoon had to maneuver quickly to eliminate terrorist targets in Fallujah. And the part where it says in chin, it shows how gruesome war really is, how it isn't just like a game. Alright guys, so this is my friend.
Hey, did you know why I put you over?
No, but I can tell you what I'm doing for the next. Alright, so this is basically just about Chris Kyle's I'm showing my project now. Alright, so basically this song is a controversial song for its portrayal of Arabic people, which is similar to how Chris Kyle portrayed them as savages in his memoir. Listen. So like that part, right? It's controversial because it's just like gibberish. It's just mocking the Arabic language. This is similar because Chris Kyle viewed the Arabic people as savages, like no-brain savages. He didn't relate with them as human, which sparked controversy among human rights activists. And because of that, he put Muslim people in a bad light, just like the song Arab Lemon. Okay, what's up guys, we're gonna do the poetry part right now, and I went to a place just to do this. First poem is gonna be Docet et Decorum Est by Wilfred Owen. So this poem connects to the harsh realities of war that Chris Kyle experienced during his deployments in Iraq. While Kyle often presents war as necessary and honorable, the memoir also shows exhaustion, trauma, fear, and emotional strain on soldiers and families. Owen's poem challenges the romantic idea of war and exposes the brutality, which connects to the emotional consequences Kyle and other soldiers face after combat. So a simile is like double like old beggars, which shows that soldiers become beggars after war and how it destroys strength and dignity. And then an irony is when he calls patriotic ideas about war the old lie, which contrasts the traditional heroic views of soldiers. And then imagery is the vivid descriptions of suffering create disturbing images of combat. Similarly, American Sniper uses intense battlefield details to immerse readers in the chaos and pressure of war. Another poem would be The Soldier by Robert Brooke. This poem reflects patriotism and sacrifice, which are major themes in American Sniper. Chris Kyle repeatedly explains that he believes serving his country is more important than his personal comfort or safety. Brooke's poem idealizes dying for one's loyalty and duty toward America and the SEALs. The patriotic tone creates admiration for military sacrifice. The personification is described almost like a parent that shaped him. And symbolism, the soldier's voice symbolizes devotion to the country, in which Kyle's repeated deployments and willingness to risk death symbolizes the same idea of sacrifice for a larger cause. So the poem Facing It by Yusuf Komunyakaa is about the struggles a soldier brings back home after war mentally. This is shown in Chris Kyle's memoir because when he returns back from Iraq, he has to deal with the PTSD and adjusting to civilian life. So the memoir connects to the poem in the way that soldiers after the war come home still have to face the mental struggles of the memories of the war. So some of the rhetorical devices, right, is juxtaposition. I'm still on flesh. It contrasts emotional numbness with human vulnerability. Kyle similarly struggles between being emotional hardened in war and reconnecting emotionally with family. And then the symbolism of the Vietnam Memorial in the poem, it symbolizes memory of guilt and trauma. In American Sniper, memories of war continue haunting soldiers long after deployment. Again, the repetition of repeating references to reflection and memory emphasizes how impossible it is to fully escape war experiences. Much like Kyle's difficulty leaving the battlefield mentality behind. This is a newspiece article that was posted by CNN in 2004 about the Battle of Fallujah, and this would connect to Chris Kyle's memoir because he himself was personally involved in the battle. Chris Kyle would praise this as it is very detailed with numbers of troops and insurgents, and also the political environment that he was dealing with, especially with the city of Fallujah being in despair.